Hi everyone, welcome to Maths video, class 6th, and we are on chapter 18, revision of chapter 18. So maybe this will be the last video which I'm sharing for term 1. Okay, maybe we'll meet after term 1 hereafter. So first of all, let me say all the best to for all the subjects. All right. So all the best, perform well in your term 1 examinations and get good marks, get nice marks and be a good scorer. All right. And second thing, most of the revisions we have finished. So if you have any doubt, you can contact me on WhatsApp without any problem. All right. In schools, you know that offline classes will be there in school also. So their daily revision will be taken, like questions will be given and they will be solving or they will be clearing the doubts. Only these things will happen during offline classes. All right. So perform well in all the subjects and take care of yourself. Okay, we'll meet in unit test for unit test 2 portion. Thank you so much and let's continue. Chapter 18, revision fundamental concepts. Question number 1, express each in algebraic form. Now this is given in statement form, this is given in word form. So what you have to do is you have to convert it in algebraic form. So sum means you know is plus. What is the meaning of sum? Sum means plus. Sum of what? Sum of 5 and x. So 5 plus x equal means equal to sign and y. So 5 plus x is equal to y. So this is the algebraic form. Algebraic form has plus minus sign is equal to sign. In this case, okay, it has plus minus sign is equal to sign, variables and constants. Okay. And when we say algebraic expression, it is not necessary that it will have is equal to sign. All right. So that is not necessary now. Let us see next. 12 multiplied by c gives 2m. Gives means is equal to. Gives means is equal to, multiplied means multiplication sign. Now 12 multiplication sign by c. 12 multiplied by c is equal to 2m. Then third, product of 9 and x. Product means again multiply. Product means related to multiplication. When we multiply something, an answer which we get is known as product. So 9 and x. So 9x is equal to 4a. Right? 40 divided by 3a. 40 upon 3a is equal to y. Divided by 3a. So 40 divided by 3 is equal to y. Or even if you write 40 upon 3a is equal to y. 5 times b. 5b is equal to 5b. Right? 5 times b means 5 multiplied by b is equal to 5b. 4y decreased by 5y. 4y is there. It is decreased by 5x, which gives means is equal to 8x. Okay. So we have to understand few words, keywords. Sum means plus, multiplication means multiply, product means again multiply, division means division sign or upon you can write. 5 times b means 5 multiplied by b. 4y decreased by 5x means 4y minus 5x. Here you can see equal to, gives, equal, equals, gives means is equal to sign. Question number 2. Write a suitable statement in words. So 2x plus 4 is equal to 10. 2x plus 4 is equal to 10. So the sum of 2x and 4 is 10. The sum of 2x and 4 is 10. So 3 minus y is smaller than x. 3 minus y is smaller than x. Whatever is written, you have to read it. Okay. So 2 divided by x is equal to 12. 8, the sum of 8 and 2b is equal to 18. I have written it in the same way. 5x decreased by 2y is equal to 10. y subtracted from the sum of 2x and 12 is smaller than 4a. Okay, so same thing we have. How we read, that way we have to write. Now, question number 3, separate the constants and variables. So, what are constants? Constants are complete number. Okay, complete number, fractional number, or decimal number, but they should not have any kind of alphabets with them. Okay, so minus 3 is a constant. Here you can see x square, y square, xy is there, means any type of alphabet is there, then variable. So this term is variable here, 3x square, y square. Minus 2x square, y is variable. X raised to 5y is variable. Yx square is variable. Minus 2x square, y is variable. Right? And then what about, so you can see 4 by 7 is constant, minus 3 by 5 is constant because they don't have any kind of variable associated with them. But if you see others, even 2.5 is variable. If you see here x square y x square, x raised to 5y, x square y square, all have variable. A to z variable, any variables are there, then it will be a variable. Okay. A to Z, any type of alphabet is there, then it will be a variable. Question number 4, group like terms together. What are like terms? When two or more terms have same kind of variables, which same kind of exponents, then we say that they are like terms. So I have circled like terms, x square y, and x square y. Here see, x square y is there, x square y is there, and here sequence has changed, y x square. So 4x minus 4x square y minus 9x square y minus 2 by 3 y x square. So all the three are like terms. Why? Because they have same type of variables, x square, x square, x square. Here sequence has changed. 1 2s are or 2 1s are, product is same. Similarly here x square y or y x square, answer is same. Okay, they are like terms. And rest of the terms, if you see, I have tick marked them. X y square z cube, x square y z cube, and y square x z cube. Right? So if you can check, the sequence may have changed, but the number of variables and their exponents are same. X here, and here also x. You can see y square, and y square. Okay, and z cube, and z cube. Right? So these are like terms. Even if they are not in sequence, that's all right. Now let's see question number 5. State the number of terms. So just see the number of terms. Terms can be separated by plus or minus sign only. Okay. So if multiplication sign is there, division sign is there, they are part of terms. Okay. They are not separate terms. So let us see. First one, 1, 2. So number of terms here are 2, 4x and 2. 4x and 2 are separated by minus. So 1 and 2, 2 terms. Here 4 multiplied by x is taken as 1 term plus b by 2. So 1 and 2, 2. Here xy divided by y. So I can write it in this way, xy upon y. So it shows that it is 1 term. So write 1 as the answer. Here 1, 2. So total number of terms are 2. 3 multiplied by a plus 3 divided by b. So 1, 2, and this third term is constant, that is 3. Third term is 4. So 1, 2 and 3. So there are total 3 terms. Question number 6. Find whether the given expressions are monomial, binomial and trinomial. Now monomial means which has 1 term, binomial means which has 2 terms, trinomial means which has 3 terms. Alright. So x square you can see has 1 term. Second one will see 1, 2. So 1, 2. Since there are 2 terms, binomial, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 terms trinomial. So it is trinomial. Here you can see one term means it is a monomial. So what is important in this question is to know the number of terms. If one term is there monomial, if 2 terms are there binomial, and if 3 terms are there trinomial. Question number 7. Write coefficient of x in minus x. So minus x I can write it as minus 1 multiplied by x. So I have to find coefficient of x. So what I have done is I have to circle x, and whatever is remaining, that is what is coefficient of x. So here you can see minus 1 is left, so write minus 1. Y in minus y, minus 1 multiplied by y is equal to minus 1. So y, since we have to find coefficient of y, leave y, and whatever is left, that is what is coefficient. So minus 1. Next is x in minus xy upon 2. So let us see, other than x, what is left here in the term, given term, minus y by 2. Same way here, a in minus 4x square y square az. So let's see, other than a, what is there in the term, minus 4 x square y square and z. Okay, let's see the last question, question number 8. Write the degree of each of the following polynomials. Now let us see the degree of the polynomials. The degree of the polynomials completely depend on the exponent which the constant is carrying. Okay, so here the exponent is 1, here the exponent is 2. Okay, so compare the exponents of both the terms. You will see that 2 is greater. So we say that 2 is the degree of that expression. Now here you can see 2, 3 and 1. So we say that 3 is the, if we compare 3, we say that this 3 is greatest. So 3 is the degree. So now here you will see this is algebraic expression with 2 variables because x, y. Okay, because of the presence of 2 variables. So what we have to do in this case is just add term wise. So this is one term, right? X square y raised to 5 is one term, and just add its exponents. So 2 plus 5 is 7. Here also 2 plus 5 is 7. Since if we compare both are equal, so we can write it as 7 as the degree. Let us see in the next one. Just add term wise exponents of the given terms. So 5 plus 3 plus 2, 10, 2 and 5 plus 3, 8. So 10, 2 and 8, which is highest? 10 is highest. So we say that 10 is the degree, right? So let's see the last one. Just add the exponents. 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. 3 plus 2, 5. 2 plus 3, 5. So 6, 5 and 5, which is highest? 6 is highest. So we say that 6 is the degree of this algebraic expression. Alright. So here we have finished our revision. I hope you will understand, and if you have any doubt, please you can contact me on WhatsApp. And all the best for your upcoming exams. Work hard and study well. Thank you so much, and please take care.